Jingle bell.
Hey there. Hey, what's up you guys, it's me Luke and welcome back to another video, or if you're new here, welcome to my channel. Today I thought we would go ahead and try be a little bit festive, hence the red shirt. I don't own any festive clothing, I'm not a very festive person, but today I thought I would go ahead and try get into the mood because it's Christmas in like a week and a half and everyone on YouTube is going on about Christmas, so I was like, you know what, let's get a little bit festive on here. So, we're making a gingerbread house today. I am honestly so freaking excited. I've never made one before. I low-key, high-key, I'm 99% sure I'm gonna fail at this, but you know what? The fun is in making the gingerbread house, not succeeding. I went ahead and asked you guys on my Instagram and on my YouTube community tab if you had any questions or any things that you wanted me to talk about. So I'm gonna be answering some questions and talking about some topics that you guys want me to talk about in this video. Hopefully it gets a little bit juicy. Oh, this is exciting. I'm probably not even gonna eat this because I don't like the taste of ginger, but this is what it looks like. Oh wait, we probably need that for the instructions. Okay, now we need to like get all this shit out of here. Alrighty, I got my knife. Let's try not cut my finger off in the process of this. While I'm assembling these, let's go ahead and answer our first question. Caitlin asked, how excited are you for Christmas? I'm not much of a Christmas person. I feel like it's a little bit overdone and like, we need to stop putting up Christmas trees in October. Like seriously, like I'm not trying to be the Grinch, but like it's annoying as frick. And besides, like the Christmas music, if you like work in retail, they play Christmas music constantly and it's annoying. Okay, but like how cute is this little Santa? Like that is literally so cute. Grace asks, how's the love life going? Is there a special someone? What's the tea? Every time I ask for questions, people always seem to ask about my love life. By now you guys should know that it's non-existent. I tried like the Tinders and the I don't try really. Like, I feel like I don't go out enough. Like I feel like I don't leave my house enough to be able to meet someone. But I definitely hope that next year I meet someone at university and I'm no longer single because I've been single for a while and you know, just hooking up with strangers and stuff is no longer doing it for me. I sound like such a slut, I shouldn't have said that. What is my favorite Christmas song? I don't wanna for Christmas. There's just one thing I need. I don't care about the presents underneath the Christmas tree. Make my wish come true. That is my favorite Christmas song. You can't go wrong with a little Mariah Carey. I mean, the girl's a bitch, but she's funny. Why are you so obsessed with me? Ugh, I low-key want to call in sick to work. Should I do it? I'm just like not in the mood to go. Let's do it. I never call in sick to work, so don't fucking judge me, okay? I'm just not in the mood to go to work, and besides, I want to make my gingerbread house.
Hi, it's Luke. I'm supposed to be working today at, I think 12 to 3, but I'm not sure, like, it's probably not food poisoning or something, but I think I ate something last night. And I have like a really bad stomach ache, so I won't be able to come in. Alright, thank you so much, and tell her sorry from me. Bye.
I'm so dumb. Like, I'm already so broke, I should not be taking time off work. But you know when you're just like high-key not in the mood to go in? Besides, I have work on my other job tonight, and I'm not in the mood to go to work at both jobs. So, you know what? I think it's fine. We're fine. I mean, yes, do I have a fine that I need to pay for? Yeah. Do I have to fix my car? I mean, yes, do I have bills to pay? Yeah, but like, you know what? We're gonna be fine. At least that's what I keep telling myself. By the way, sorry if it looks like I just came out of the shower. I am dripping with sweat because here in Australia, which is in the southern hemisphere, we experience Christmas during summer, which fucking sucks because I love sweaters, I love Christmas sweaters, and I just wanna, it's already broken. You know what, Luke, you literally cannot do anything right.
I was rooting for you! We were all rooting for you! How dare you!
You know what? I'm giving up on life. I am giving up. I literally cannot believe I just took off work to film a YouTube video. What has my life become? Oh my god, I really need to sort out my priorities. Okay, need icing bag to ensure icing inside is soft and smooth. Okay, so I guess we need to knead this. How do you knead something? Do you just kind of like tap it? So fucking confused. Am I doing this right? Siri, how do you knead something?
I'm not sure I understand.
Well, you need to understand. You're supposed to be able to help me with things.
I'm not sure I understand.
You are dumb.
That doesn't sound good.
You know what doesn't sound good? The fact that you can't help me out.
That doesn't sound good.
Oh my god, that's why I don't use Siri. The bitch is useless. Pipe icing into the back of small rectangle piece and attach to side wall to make the door. Alrighty, so I'm assuming this is the door and then like this is like the little triangle wall. So we need to go ahead and glue that down with the piping bag. Santa Claus make me happy. Someone said, did you ever try make a gingerbread house before? And then someone else said, why are you doing this? No, I have never made a gingerbread house before. This is a first. And why am I making this? Why am I making this? I don't know, to be festive. Anyway, let's go ahead and glue the door down. Ooh, that looks cute. Alrighty guys, there's step one done, and I'm honestly so freaking proud of myself. Like, Martha Stewart is quaking, Gordon Ramsay is on a stretcher, and the British Bake Off, we don't know them. So let's continue. Okay, let's get decorating. Oh my god, guys, this is so exciting. I feel like I need to get you a little bit closer though. Oh, fuck! Yeah, okay. Okay, so while I'm decorating this, I'm gonna go ahead and answer some more questions. This is a good question. Liam asks, what was your first date story? So it was a girl that I liked, and she liked me, obviously, otherwise why would she be going out with me? We had been like Skype calling each other for a while, because this is when like Skype was a big thing. I'm not really sure what the preteens are doing these days. Back in my day, I say that like it was ages ago, like it was literally 2012. We were always on Skype, Skyping, chatting it up, and then she asked me out actually. She was like,
Hey, do you want to like hang out sometime?
and I was like,
Oh yeah, like sure, like that sounds.
oh my god, I literally almost threw up. This looks fucking terrible. And we went ahead, watched a movie, cuddled a little bit. You know how it is when you're a little 12-y. We didn't kiss though, but that was pretty much it. It's pretty simple, pretty basic. Alrighty guys, this is, oh my god, can we just get like a side-by-side comparison? Like, honestly, I'm literally failing so bad at this, but it's because the piping bag, I think I could like, maybe, that's kind of good. Even though it isn't, that's actually really gross. Now we need to go ahead and do the triangle thingy that it's on, which is supposed to have more shit on it. Okay, so let's go ahead and try and open this without it going everywhere. Alrighty, that's not exactly what I planned, but you know what? Life doesn't go to plan, and that's just the way it is, and sometimes
You need to fucking get over it.
Alrighty, this is a really good question that I can speak about for a while. YouTube Rewind, we want to know how you feel about it. Seriously, you decide to mow your lawn now? Hey guys, I apologize if you can hear someone mowing the lawn. They are being really inconsiderate right now. That already. So what do I think about YouTube Rewind? So here's the thing about YouTube Rewind. I used to get really excited every year to go ahead and watch YouTube Rewind until I just got sick of it. You see the same people over and over again. This year's Rewind, in my opinion, missed out on all of the most important things that went on this year on YouTube. The KSI and Logan Paul fight, that was such a big thing. Not all of us may have liked it or anything, but like it was a huge thing that was going on this year, so you should have included it. Shane Dawson's series. I know Shane doesn't like to be in YouTube Rewind. Could have at least paid some sort of homage to his series, like even if you just included Jeffrey or something, because like the Shane Dawson series this year were like the biggest thing was going on this year. Like it was a huge deal, and they didn't even include it. And the PewDiePie and T-series thing, like what the literal fuck? Like that was such a giant thing, and they still failed to include that. Like they just didn't include any of the big things that happened this year. Like they include something, which by the way, how are you gonna put in mukbangs and not include the mukbang queen herself, Miss Trisha Paytas? Like,
I'm offended.
the fact that they didn't include her honestly really ticks me off. And then Emma Chamberlain. Here's the thing about Emma Chamberlain. Just say I was glad they included her in YouTube Rewind, but I thought she would have had a bigger role because it's Emma Chamberlain. Like she was honestly such a big thing this year. Like literally everyone and their mom would not shut up about Emma Chamberlain and Emma Chamberlain's clothing line and Emma Chamberlain and Ethan Dolan, and I honestly thought that maybe she would have been in it a little bit more. Like she literally didn't even have a speaking role, which was a little bit interesting, but I don't know. I'm also very conflicted about my feelings with Emma because I was one of those people that subscribed to her before she blew up. I found her in the beginning of January this year, end of December last year, which doesn't sound like it was that long ago, but back then she had like 600 or 700k, which is a lot, but she's almost at 6 million now, and she was very, very different back then. I don't know, like a small part of me who was that big Emma fan was a little bit disappointing that she didn't have a bigger role, especially because like on the cover of YouTube Rewind, she was like right in the center, so I thought she would have had a bigger role. Instead, they gave like the biggest role to like Will Smith, mainstream celebrity, or Liza Koshy. Love her so much, but the girl hasn't made a YouTube video in 9 months. Okay, so now that we're done decorating the front, that's how it looks. You know what guys, I'm trying my best here. What else did I not like about YouTube Rewind? I didn't like how they tried to get all sappy, like, I'm so proud of this community, and like we're talking about our mental health, blah, blah, blah. Literally, the only reason that you talk about your mental health half the time is because it gets views, which gets you money. A long time ago, I made a video about my eating disorder, which I've now privatized just because I didn't really like the way I made the video, and I included like sad music in the background, and I don't agree with that. I think I just should have made it raw and real, and maybe one day I'll do another video on my eating disorder. But YouTube refused to like monetize it, which I'm not upset about the fact that I couldn't make money off of the video because I make shit all on YouTube anyway. I'm upset because you speak about how you want to bring light to mental health issues and speak about them and kind of bring some awareness to it, yet you're demonetizing some people who make videos on mental health, which just proves that you don't fully support it or think that it's suitable for advertisers, which makes no sense to me because like there are people who are literally like half naked in their videos or doing really inappropriate shit, yet you monetize their videos, but I make one video about my eating disorder which could help a lot of people out there and you demonetize it. Like, I don't know, I just think it's really, really interesting that YouTube speaks about how they really want to bring forward, you know, mental health awareness and blah, 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 blah. Like, let's be real, the only thing that YouTube actually cares about is money. Sorry, but that's the tea. Yeah, that's pretty much my thoughts on YouTube Rewind. I thought it was pretty cringy, I'm not gonna lie. What are you gonna say? Like, it's cringy every year, so. But I just think it's insane that the most disliked YouTube video channel on YouTube is YouTube Rewind. Like, that just blows my mind. I think that is so funny. Okay guys, now I'm now sticking these jelly tot looking thing on here. This is so exciting. It's actually really fun. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and put these tiny little sprinkles on here. Oh, I guess the last thing I have to say regarding the YouTube Rewind is subscribe to PewDiePie. Oh my god, guys, this actually looks really good. I'm like high-key proud of myself. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and let that dry. New Hope Pella says, what is your biggest pet peeve? Oh my god, okay. Well, if you guys haven't already seen, I made a video where I did some baking and I just basically ranted the entire video and ranted about some things that annoy you guys and some things that annoy me. If you wanna go ahead and check that out, I'll link it up above or down below. It's a pretty fun and fresh video. I get pretty heated in that one. But another pet peeve that I could probably share is people who don't flush a f***ing toilet in a public bathroom. It literally takes 2 seconds. Just do it. Not to mention people who litter. Like, it literally just takes a few seconds to go ahead and pick it up and put it in the bin. Stop being so freaking lazy and killing our planet. Another thing that really annoys me is people who like see that other people are successful and instead of being happy for them, they literally just hate on them. Like, it's definitely something you need to work on, like the whole jealousy thing, because I get really jealous of some people and stuff. At the end of the day, there's no need to like leave hateful comments on people's stuff just because you're jealous of what they have. Like, so I watched this video by Hannah Maloche where she was doing a tour of her first car. It was a Range Rover, which is obviously like a luxury car, and she was so nervous to upload this video. She's honestly such a sweet girl, and she was so nervous about uploading it because she was worried about what people were gonna say and what people were gonna think, and she didn't want to get hate and stuff, which is just like blows my mind that we're living in this kind of world where we have to be careful of like what we show or share because we're scared of getting hate from people, which is just insane to me. Like, can't you just be happy for the girl? Like, she literally has been doing YouTube 5 years. I was like, oh my god, yeah, I wish I had a Range Rover. Yeah, maybe I was a little bit jealous, but at the end of the day, I was just happy for her. I was like, you go, Glen Coco. If anything, you just take it as some inspiration. Just be like, wow, like maybe one day I can do that. Maybe one day I can have that car. You can be jealous of someone, but there's no need to like hate on them because you're jealous of them. Like, let's be real, okay? No need for that shit. Alrighty guys, so that is the next piece all done and dusted. This is looking so good. Like, I'm like really proud of myself. Oh, someone says, what's your favorite sport to watch? Do I look like I watch sport? Okay, Clara says, tell more drunk stories. The one with the bleach shirt was really funny. Okay, so if you watch my previous video where I tried to glow up in 24 hours, which by the way, definitely check that out because I put so much love, care, and effort into that video. I just love that video so much. So if you want to go ahead and check it out, I'll go ahead and link it up above or down below where I try and glow up in 24 hours. So in that video, I told you guys a little story about one of my shirts that I threw up on after I was drunk. I've told you guys lots of drug stories before. Like, I told you about the time that I was chased by the horse and ran into the cactus and stopped by the cops, which by the way, if you want to hear that story, it's in my Q&A, which I'll go ahead and link up above or down below. You can go ahead and check that out. I'm just the king of self-promotion today. Oh my god, I know exactly the story I'm going to tell you guys. So yeah, I went to this club with my friends, the local club that we always go to, and I had quite a bit to drink at Pre's because what I do when I go out is I drink a shit ton before I go out so that I don't have to buy alcohol when I'm there because your boy is on a budget, aka I'm broke. So I was already quite tipsy when we went in, and normally what happens to me is I get super buzzed like while we're going in, and after clubbing for about 2 hours, I start to kind of go downhill, and like normally I could buy a couple of drinks, but I'm kind of like, like it's too expensive, I'll be fine. So while my friends are buying drinks, getting more drunk, buzzing, I start to go a little bit on a downhill and get like kind of tired and stuff. So I was sitting at this table with my friends and they were chatting and stuff, and I went ahead and rested my head on my arm for like a minute or two just to kind of like, you know, gather myself. Like, it's really loud in there, I'm really drunk, I'm just putting my head on my arm. I was not asleep at all. And this guy like taps on my shoulder and it's a security guard, and I was like, fuck, because like the security guards are like always watching you in this club. I've never been to any club before. The security guards are like so on your ass, but I think because this club has so many problems of people like I don't know, like fighting and stuff, like this place is known for like having a lot of clubbing fights. They kick people out all the time. Like, it's such an annoying thing that they do. And also you get in trouble for climbing the poles there, which why do you have poles if you don't want people to climb them? And they're not just any poles, like they're like stripper poles, and they like get mad at you if you climb them, and it's like, then why the f do you have the pole? So the security guard taps on my shoulder and he's with another security guard and he's like,
you're falling asleep.
And I was like,
oh no, I'm not, I'm just resting.
And he's like,
No, you're falling asleep, you need to leave.
And
I was like,
oh no, like, yeah, whatever.
like I thought he was kidding. And then he's like,
You need to go.
and I was like,
Why? Like, I wasn't even sleeping, I was just resting my head.
and my friends were like,
Oh no, he wasn't sleeping, blah, blah, blah. Like, we were trying to like, no.
and they're like,
You either leave now or we escort you out.
and I was like,
What?
And then he like takes his little walkie-talkie and speaks to his friend, and he's like,
Oh, like, we need help here getting this blah, blah.
like I forget what he said, I was super drunk. And then 2 other security guards come. So I literally got escorted out of this club by 4 security guards. 4 security guards for putting my head on my arm and resting for a minute. They kicked me out because of that, and they would not let me back in. My friends ended up coming out because like they weren't gonna like leave me outside alone. And then we had to leave. We tried sneaking in again, but like they were watching me, so I couldn't get back in. But I was like so shook because I've never been kicked out of anywhere before, and I literally got kicked out of a club for resting my head on my shoulder. Yeah, it's pretty ridiculous. I got kicked out literally for that. There are people in corners punching each other, doing drugs, and basically conceiving a child, and I get kicked out for simply putting my head on my arm? It's bullshit. Alrighty, so there's a little tree. Okay, but like literally how cute is that? Oh, I'm gonna go ahead and try glue this piece onto here because this fell off before. Look at me, I'm basically Bob the Builder.
Bob the Builder, can we fix it?
I was literally obsessed with Bob the Builder when I was younger. I just loved anything to do with like architecture and interior design. Fun fact, I actually wanted to be an architect, and then I went to a university open day and I was like in this architecture lecture and they were talking about like everything that you needed to do, and oh my god, I was like so on board, even though they were like, oh my god, like there's a lot of math that you have to do, it's not all creative, like there's a lot of math, a lot of hard work, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, it's okay, like I can do this. Like I want to be on Grand Home Designs. Like I'm gonna make $1 million homes. And then this girl was like, just so you know, there's this misconception that architects make a lot of money. They actually make very, very little money unless you're at the top of the chain. And I was kind of like,
Okay, bitch, see ya.
if I'm gonna do a job that is that difficult and get paid jack shit, I ain't got time for that shit. But I used to love house building and everything. I actually used to have a YouTube channel where I would like build houses in The Sims, and I won like multiple house building competitions. I was pretty talented, if I do say so myself. Props to anyone who can find that channel. I'm not telling you the name of it, so good luck, honey. Ooh, Jaden B says, who's your celebrity crush? My celebrity crush when I was younger was always Nina Dobrev. I love Nina Dobrev. I guess I just kind of stopped having the hots for her now, but I was like so into her when I was younger. I thought she was like literally the most beautiful woman in the world. At the moment, I would say like my top 2 celebrity crushes is probably Shawn Mendes and Blake Lively. That'll probably change next week. I'm honestly always fluctuating. Alrighty guys, so now it's time to go ahead and put this baby together. I'm a little bit nervous about this. I'm worried I'm gonna stuff it up, and we've actually done pretty well so far. So I really hope that this goes to plan. Okay, so this is our little base, all right? So we need to like, can you guys see what I'm doing? Yeah, you can. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you all the separate pieces that we have so far. So this is the back door, so we didn't really need to decorate it. That's like the little tree, that's the sides, and then that is the front. Pipe along the side of the base walls to secure them onto the board. Pipe icing along both sides of the edges and attach the roof. Oh my god, guys, I'm actually really nervous about this. Okay, oh my god. I literally cannot stop eating this icing, it's so good. We got the first one. No. Why is it already failing? Oh, I think because I did the wrong side. Oh my god, guys, this is like literally so much work. Oh my god, guys, this is really hard. You think this isn't hard? This is hard. Oh my god, I think I'm running out of ice. Oh my god, no. Stay on the thing. Oh my god. That tastes good. Please, I don't want to be a failure at everything in life. We can do this, guys. I believe in us. Why is this happening to me? To the finish line, guys. I can feel it. Oh, no. Please. Just work with me here. Oh my god, guys. No. No.
Say something, I'm giving up on you.
Alrighty guys, so this is currently what we're working with. It's a really hot mess, but we're gonna go ahead and try make this work because I spent money on this, so I'd appreciate it if it worked. Please work.
Oh, no.
This looks like shit and there's a fucking hole in the roof.
In the arms of the angel, fly away from here.
Sister struggling. Oh my god. And now we have these sprinkles, so let's just kind of... Okay, get these. We have this little piece on here. This could be like a nice little accent piece. And then we're gonna fill the hole.
That's what she said.
Okay, guys. Oh, fuck the Christmas tree. Please. Alrighty guys, so this is... Alrighty guys, so this is the final product. It's not exactly how I wanted it to turn out. I had higher hopes. And the sad thing is that I actually tried. Like it started off really good. I think the assembling part just stuffed up because I actually started putting it the wrong way. But let's go ahead and do a picture comparison, even though I don't want to because that's just gonna ruin my self-esteem even more than it already is, so. There we go.
No.
You know what? Let's just put this... I I don't even want to call it a gingerbread house because it doesn't even look like one. That's it for this video, guys. I really, really hope you enjoyed watching me fail miserably at making this gingerbread house. I'm honestly so sad that this failed. When you see their Facetune selfie first when you see them in real life. Alrighty guys, that's it for this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. This was an epic fail, but you know what? So are most things that I do, so are we all really surprised? But if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Comment down below what you thought of it, and thank you so much for everyone who submitted questions. I'm sorry if I couldn't get to your question, but I promise I will get to it in the future. If you're new here and you're not already subscribed, please make sure that you do so because I'm making videos every single week, and turn on the post notifications bell so that you never miss another upload. As always, all my social media is just linked down below, and I hope that you have an amazing Christmas / happy holidays or whatever you celebrate. Alrighty guys, that's it from me in this video. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one, and I hope that you have a great day or night wherever you are in the world. Bye! I don't even want to touch the lens because my fingers are so gross.
Jingle bell.